Top prospects here, and we're back for the December 30th Wednesday slate, which we have 6 games with the Miami versus Milwaukee and Portland versus Clippers being the last game on the slate. Miami, Milwaukee being the first one. Let's go. Let's get these projections, analytics, chalky players, low owned players, etc. And if you can, do me a favor, please. Subscribe to the tribe. Show some love. Definitely sub. Because, hey, we being consistent. We here to win and we here to ascend. So let's go. Now we got Luka down to Dame. I'm going to project these players with a low of 40. That's a bad night, honestly, at them prices. With a high of 55 points. Good night. And my top 3, I'm going to say... How has Luka... Okay, Luka still haven't dropped that 50-point game. Kyrie, I don't know. Because Kyrie will get you a 36 and just chill on the night. But still, he could go for that damn 60. Against Trae Young, that might be a good game. My number 1, I'm going to just go Trae, Kyrie, and then I want to say Dame. But I don't know. Dame has been on pace. He dropping 31 and shit. I'm going to say Trae, Kyrie, and Luka or Dame at that third spot. Now, John Moran is out. D. White is out. Milton is out. Chris Dunn is still out. Okay, not too much really change ups. Now we got Murray going all the way down to Holiday. Holiday had him a big game yesterday going against Miami. No Jimmy Butler. Dropped 24. I had him when he picked Golden State, so that's why I was, fading him. He could be interesting. Now, Murray all the way down to Holiday. Going to project these players with a low of 20, with a high of 35. Could get you that 40 points. Dragic shitted on my line up. Or it could have been just the damn Heat got blown out. Damn Milwaukee dropped near 33s on him. Now, T. Jones. T. Jones going against Boston. Yep, T. Jones going against Boston. Now, Memphis is somewhat short at point guard position, so T. Jones could be a good sleeper pick. I'm going to project these players. T. Jones down to Jeff Teague with a low of 15. With a high of 25, they could get you that 30. Now, hold up, wait. LaMelo, I don't know. Take LaMelo out of there. Just got to, because he's still young. That's one player. He's just, I don't really see that in him like I see Anthony Edwards or, or Wiseman. I don't see that, hey, I'm going to go get my buck. Now, we got Patty, Pat Bev, Trey Burke, Bronson. I'm going to project these players with a low of 10, with a high of 25, depending on their minutes. Now, you got to be careful choosing backups for Dallas. Because Carlisle, he likes Bronson, but at times Trey Burke will be like, hey, don't forget about me. Because you see, Bronson had a 17 in only 13 minutes. But at the same time, he's going to give his love to Trey Burke as well. Okay, Chioza got the minutes because Kyrie, I believe, was out. Caruso was out. Kendrick Nunn got some minutes. He had him a 32-point game. Jimmy Butler was out. See, that's what I don't like because I don't even think he started. They just put him in just because they was getting spanked so bad. Tyler Hero really took over at that position. But I'm going to project these players down. Patty Mills all the way down to none. Patty Mills to none. Project these players with a 15 low. No, I'm going to say 10 being the lowest with a high of 25. Let's go to shooting guards. Let's go. And please, put something in the comment section. Let me know how your lineups went. Let me know if you had some boys shit on your lineup. Hey, we go out on our shit. Butler, ankle, real man. Okay, so Butler is not going to play again. Middleton was hitting them things too. He had him almost a 40-point out. And I'm liking Middleton. At that price, I'm liking Middleton. McCollum, they overpriced him because he has been balling. I low-key like McCollum going against the Clippers. Now, I still don't believe Kawhi is going to play. And I don't even think Paul George only had him, 18? 18, yep, 18,652. He had 34 points. At that 7.6 price, that's decent. You really want 40 for at least 38 at that 7.6 price. Now, I'm going to project these players from DeRozan down to D. Brooks. I'm going to project these players with a low of 25 with a high of 40. I'm going to say 25 with a high of 40, 45. Now, D. Brooks. D. Brooks could get more attention just because Morant is out. I like him at that 6.7 price. I also like Schroeder Marcus Smart, and D. Graham, and Richardson. But Richardson has a game time decision, so be a little careful on that. But these players easily down. D. Brooks down to Richardson. Going to project them easily for a 25 to a 35-point game. Easy. Now we got Lonnie Walker playing for Spurs. Okay, Lonnie has been damn sure producing. That's decent. At that 5,100 price, 22, 19, 31, that's decent. You damn sure would take that. Now, let's go, because I think I did see Duncan Robinson right under him. Ooh, at that 4-6 price, that might just be, ooh, see, you got to be careful with Duncan. He will get you them points sometimes, because I did pick him when he played New Orleans, got me that 28. I needed that. Now, TLC. I'm not saying all that. I don't know how to say all that. I feel like he got some minutes just because Kyrie, damn, he got 40 minutes. Kyrie and KD was out. Gary Trent, I also like Gary Trent, depending on if, I think Melo is back, though. But now let's do Lonnie Walker down to Avery Bradley. Going to project these players with a low of 10, with a high of easily 25. You just got to be on the lookout, check their minutes, then go on the Google, go whatever you search up, whatever, and type in so-and-so, say Milwaukee, Miami box score, so-and-so, box score, so-and-so. Just to see how them players had a past presence. Iggy, I had him in my single game, didn't even touch the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at that 3-7 price is always interesting. Even though he had a 12, he dropped 14 points, which is very good. Now, let's go to small forwards. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's go back to shooting guard so I can give you my top 3. Now, my top 3. DeRozan shitted on my lineup. That 27, we don't like that. Don't need that. DeRozan might eat tonight because he is back at LA. But number 1, I'm going to say McCollum. Number 2, Middleton. And number 3, either Paul George or DeRozan. Now, let's go small forwards. Now we got LBJ, Kawhi, GTD ruled out on Tuesday. I feel like Kawhi is still not going to play. 8 stitches in the mouth. Got to be careful of that. LeBron, I don't know if I want LeBron. That's a heavy load to pay for LeBron. And he's somewhat on a minute restriction. I don't care what they say. They're keeping him on a minute restriction. Kyle Anderson, I like that price for him. And I like that price for K. Johnson. Bogdanovich, decent. But at that, that's decent. You take that for 5,400. Going against a Brooklyn team, they might need Bogdanovich. Now, my projections, I'm going to project from LeBron down to Kyle Anderson. I'm going to project these players with a low of 35. No, I'm going to say a low of 30 with a high of 50. Well, I'm going to say a low of 30 with a high of 40, 45. Yep, a low of 30 with a high of 40, 45. And that's from LeBron all the way down to Kyle Anderson. He might get some more attention just because they already run him on Memphis. Now, K. Johnson all the way down to Winslow. Oh, Winslow, has he been getting minutes? Oh, no, he has not. He is out. So K. Johnson down to Gallinari. Going to project these players with a low of 15 with a high of 30. Could get you that 35. Look at their minutes. How has Hardaway been playing? He's been getting some good minute production, but you got to be careful because Josh Richardson has been balling out for Dallas and taking some of his bucks. Tyler Hero, at that price, I like that price. Same with Miles Bridges. Now, I'm going to project these players from Miles Bridges down to Tyler Hero. Take out Tyler Hero. I'm going to project Miles Bridges down to Melo with a low of 15 with a high of 30. Tyler Hero, I'm going to project him with a low of 20 with a high of 30 just because Jimmy Butler is out. DiVincenzo has been balling out as well. DiVincenzo, I'm going to project him with a low of 15 with a high of 25, 30. Same with Finney Smith, D. Jones, Joe Harris. And let's go to power forwards. Wait, did I do my top 3? I don't believe I did. Top 3. Now. Gordon Hayward, just because he is on the Hornets and that's their best score. Well, I don't even know if they're best score because they got a lot of talent down there. But I like Gordon Hayward, but I'm gonna have to say number 2 might be LeBron. Number 3, Gordon Hayward. And I don't know, you could put LeBron at that number 1, but it's gonna be either KD, maybe Kawhi, but I'm still iffy on Kawhi's injury. But I'm gonna say KD, LeBron, and Hayward as my top 3. Let's go to power forwards. Now we got Giannis, AD, Tatum, Porzingis is still out. Collins, Aldridge, PJ Washington been playing somewhat well. Nick Batum. Covington, I like that price on Batum. Morris might play though, so I don't know. Still out for the Clippers, I don't know. Now we got Giannis all the way down to Aldridge. Well, let me do my top three. See, Giannis had him a bad game. I didn't pay up for Giannis. AD had him a bad game too. I didn't pay up for AD. Now Tatum, I like Tatum at that price, but you just gotta be careful. Memphis might have one of them scrappy games where all of their key role players might come and drop buckets tonight, just because there's no Ja or no Jared Jack. But I like Tatum, Collins, Aldridge. But let's get these projections. Oh well, no, let me do my top. I'm gonna say Tatum. I like number 1, AD number 2, and number 3. Number 3, I'm going to say Batum, PJ Washington, maybe Giannis. But I just feel like that game with no Butler is just going to be uncompetitive. Giannis might chill and coast out, let the team coast the lead again. So I'm going to project Giannis with a low of 35, with a high of 45, 50. Same with AD. Tatum, going to project him with a low of 40, with a high of 50. Collins, let me see how Collins has been playing. 25, 30. Oh, Collins is playing decent. But at that 6'8" price, you need a 30 ball. 35 at that 6'8" price. Now we got Aldridge, game time decision. Need 14 doing that. Okay, Aldridge, decent. Alright. Now you got PJ Washington. I like PJ. He's been playing very well the last couple of games. Could have another big one with Porzingis out. Keep your eye on that. Now, I'm going to project these players from, I think I did. If I did not say these players down here, I think I did do it. Yeah, I did do their projection. Collins, yeah, I would say Collins. I'm going to project him with a low of 25, with a high of 30. PJ Washington down to Kleber. Project them with a low of 20, with a high of 35. Be careful on Kleber, Kuzma, and Clark, though. I'm pretty much talking about Batum up. But Clark, Kuzma, Kleber, going to project these players with a low of 15, with a high of 25. G. Williams could get some minutes. And Pat Patterson. Let's go to center. So at the center position, we got Bam. How did Bam do? Like I said, I called it. He had a tough matchup guarding Giannis. He really did. He locked up Giannis, but it's like they lock up each other when they play. It's like, you ain't going to do nothing, I ain't going to do nothing. But Valanciunas, I like that price for Valanciunas. Nurkic, 6'7". Capella had him a big game, I believe. Oh, no. He only had 25 points. Trez Harrell could be interesting. Serge going against Portland. He had him a 16, 36. Yeah, it could be interesting. I like Serge, but I don't know if I like him enough at my center position. Like, well, yeah, hell yeah, because there ain't really that much leverage you can go at center. I'm going to project Bam all the way down to Jared Allen, a low of 20 with a high of 35. Serge Ibaka down to DeAndre Jordan, a low of 15 with a high of 30. Could get you, with a low of 15, high of 30. Serge maybe get you a 35. Bobby Portis has been balling out. Brook Lopez down to Tice. Oh, Thompson is out, so Tice might be a good pick. So keep your eyes on that. Brook Lopez down to Tice, projecting with a low of 15 to 20. And these are my DFS picks for the Wednesday 30th game. Okay, hold on. Wednesday 30th game slate. I was just looking to see it. How's Olynyk been playing? You just got to really scroll down here. Olynyk was there all around, scrappy player. But those are my top projections, top prospects here. Back with another one. Tune in for the single game videos coming later. You see it. Subscribe. I'm out.